are so lucky to be in New York City, which is home to so many iconic restaurants. Our next guest is chef at literally a legendary spot that's been open for almost 40 years.
And she's a favorite as well. The Union Square Café was started by acclaimed restaurateur Danny Meyer and draws its menu inspiration from the Green Market right outside its doors. And here to share a new take on a popular dish from their menu, please welcome Executive Chef Lena Ciardullo.
Hi, thank you.
I'm ready to dive in. What are we doing? Where are we starting?
I'm so glad to have you ready to dive in. So we are going to make some lamb scotadito today. Lamb scotadito are basically lamb chops, and the scotadito refers to burnt fingers because when they come off of the grill, they're still hot, but you can't stop at eating them. So you got a little burnt finger after.
They smell good.
But what makes it so great is lamb. We're coming up on Easter. It's spring, as you mentioned. We love the Green Market. So we're going to pair it with some stuff that's really easy to find, feels seasonal, and I think this is an approachable, great way, entertaining on Easter, or even just like treating yourself on a Tuesday night.
All right, let's go, Chef. I'm starving. I'm starving. Let's go.
All right. So first thing, we want to marinate our lamb. Marinate is going to tenderize the meat. It's going to make it taste great, bring out more flavor. So we really love to do that. If one of you wants to come on up, we're going to just put everything in the blender. Yep. So we've got oil, we've got balsamic. The acid of the balsamic is going to help to tenderize. We're going to throw in 1 garlic clove.
Nice.
Some Dijon mustard and some basil.
The mustard gives it a little spice, right?
The mustard's going to also just kind of help to bind our dressing and give it a little bit of tang, and the garlic and mustard are going to help to bring it together.
Okay.
So we're just going to do a quick little pulse.
Nice.
Pulse.
Oh,
we pulse.
Yeah, you would
whatever.
pulse.
It's fine.
Here's the finished project.
Yeah, there we go.
Television.
It happened. So then we're going to marinate. So, Mark, you want to throw on some gloves?
Sure.
Awesome. I got to put you to work. That's what I was told.
I'm here. I am ready to work.
That's important. Here in kitchens, right? We have to.
Now, how long would you keep it, of course, marinating? Is it an overnight situation or just a couple of...
It can be. So I wouldn't go longer than 1 night overnight, but it can absolutely go for 4 hours to overnight. There's a lot of leeway here.
You just got to rub that in.
Yeah, rub it in. Don't be shy.
Okay, cool. Yes, ma'am.
Don't be shy.
You got to tell me but one time.
So this is what it looks like when it's been marinated.
So after it's been marinated, you're going to have it like that. Again, it's going to be tender. It's going to be delicious. Lamb is something that I think a lot of people don't always know how to approach it. This is a really easy cut. These are lamb chops that we got Frenched. You can ask your butcher to French them. It just means that they cleaned off that bone for you, which makes it really fun. If you were going to have a buffet or anything like that at your house, you can pick it up, eat them like little lamb lollipops.
Yeah.
Super delicious.
I do think lamb seems a little intimidating for people.
So I grew up in a family that didn't eat any lamb. My father was convinced he hated lamb until I started cooking and convinced him otherwise. So I want to encourage people to eat more lamb. The United States doesn't eat enough, and it's awesome.
And they're quick to cook, too. That's what I like about it.
So these are going to cook in between 6 and 8 minutes, depending on how thick they are. So we've got some on already. I always like to put them down like this so that you get that nice sear right there. See how yummy that looks? That crispy, yummy bite. So I'm going to turn
the mark
these
of a professional.
Right?
We're going to turn those, and then we're going to also, that guy fell down. We'll get him moving. And then we can put some more
the ones
on.
that have been marinating. Now, is there a rule medium, rare, well?
So typically, I like my lamb medium rare. But
when you're hosting for a party.
I would go medium to medium rare.
Okay.
So generally by the time, a great rule here so that it's not intimidating, by the time you get a nice sear on the fat, you flip it on one side, you flip it on the other side, and you get that really nice dark caramelization like we see here. You're going to feel the meat, and you're going to get a little bit of spring back. You're good to go.
Oh, cool.
So super easy.
So we've got some other stuff to make to go with this yogurt.
So really easy. We're going to do some seasoned yogurt. We've got some Greek yogurt here. We like that thicker consistency instead of something that's a little bit looser. Going to add some salt, some pepper, a whole lot of lemon zest, just fresh lemon zest. I love a microplane. I think it's one of the best tools you can have, so just a grater. And then olive oil. This is one of those secrets. People are like, oh, how did you make that sauce? It's like, I just had a tub of Greek yogurt in my refrigerator. You don't have to be...
And this you can actually do by yourself.
Yeah, so easily. So this is just super quick, mix it up. It's going to be zingy, it's going to be a little creamy, it's going to add a little bit of body to our plate. great.
And then we've got one more thing to make here.
Yes, and this is, I think, the part that makes me the most excited. So this is a pistachio condiment, but this is something that you could do with any nut you had on hand and kind of mix it up. So this is scallion. We use green garlic from the Green Market at the restaurant, but either way, we just sauteed it up quickly in a pan with some olive oil and salt. We've got some toasted salted pistachios. Again, you could use the ones from the bag even. And then raisins that we just poured hot water over to make them nice and plump.
Okay.
So we've got sweetness, we've got saltiness, we've got a little bit of our onion, and then we're going to have some parsley. And then the trick here.
That's a
All
lot
right,
of
Chef, we're out of time, so we've got to get to the plate in here so we can go to break.
Let's do it.
Taste testing.
Good,
Yeah, I'm going to go down here.
So the plate, we're going to do
Wait, you're
one
really
big dollop.
polite.
Slide it and grab my plate.
Yes, you
You see how they're
should.
looking out for themselves?
They
Nobody
are.
grabs your plate, you know?
So we're going to put a dollop of yogurt down. I'm going to
Sorry, Mom.
squeeze past you real quick.
This is delicious, y'all.
Really, really good.
You put your lamb chops down just like that. And then you're going to put your drizzle of your condiment right over the top. Tangy, zippy.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's light feeling, too.
Yeah, it should eat super light, bright spring, bring you right into Easter and make you feel like you can have a nice celebration at home.
Oh, this is good.
Amazing.
I love it.
Chef, thank you so much for joining
Absolutely.
us today.
Bravo.
And we do love your restaurant. If you're
Thank
here
you.
in New York City, check out Union Square Cafe. I mean,
Please
all the
come and
locals
visit.
go to it. I have so many happy memories there. I was telling her, I was like, I love this place.
Thank you.
And
Thank
for
you.
today's recipe, go to goodmorningamerica.com/food or scan the QR code there on your screen.
It is tasty. Thanks again.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.